Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive into the absolutely explosive story that the XRP community is building, a narrative that weaves together hard data, huge institutional names, and some truly mind-boggling price predictions. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's just start with the number that's got everyone talking. Over $27,000 for one single XRP. Now, yeah, that's way out there, but it's really the top of this mountain of speculation that we're about to climb. So you have to ask, right? How in the world does an asset that's trading for under $2 even have a path to a number like that? Let's unpack the argument the community is making piece by piece.
So according to the folks who are deep in this, the whole case doesn't just start with wishful thinking. They'll tell you it's grounded in what's actually happening on the blockchain, the fundamentals, network activity, performance. That's where the story begins.
And one of the first things they'll point to is performance. Take a look at this. This chart shows XRP's gains this year just blowing past Bitcoin and Ethereum. For them, this is a clear signal that the momentum is really starting to shift in their favor. And this next number, it really drives that point home. We're talking a 50% jump in network activity in just 2 weeks. See, for the bulls, this isn't just about the price going up. It's a sign that the actual use of the network is surging.
And it's not just one thing. It's a whole list of bullish signs they're putting together. They're talking about huge inflows into ETFs, the supply of XRP on major exchanges like Binance hitting a 2-year low, and daily transactions just exploding. They're basically building this multi-layered case for a classic supply squeeze.
Okay, so you have all this on-chain activity, but how do you get from there to, the moon? Well, the community narrative points directly at one name, BlackRock. And this is where the story goes from just being bullish to being potentially explosive. Now, to get this next part, you have to understand something called RLUSD. In this whole story, it's not just another stablecoin. It's seen as the key. It's the on-ramp, the collateral. Basically, it's the financial plumbing that could let a giant like BlackRock plug directly into the XRP ledger.
And this is where the claims get really specific. You see posts like this one all over social media claiming that direct usage is already a thing, that BlackRock is already using RLUSD. This just fuels that fire that institutional adoption isn't some far-off dream. It's happening right now behind the curtain. Then you've got the longtime crypto OGs chiming in, connecting all these dots. They're dropping the biggest names in finance, Swift, BlackRock, you name it, and basically asking, with all this happening, why would you even doubt a $1,000 price tag?
And from there, wow, it just escalates. We're talking viral videos, thousands of likes, claims of these massive multi-trillion-dollar deals that were all planned out from the very beginning. The scale of these claims is just enormous, but so is the number of people who are buying into it.
So you're probably wondering, how does all this hype actually translate into numbers? Well, it's fueled this entire spectrum of predictions, ranging from kind of conservative all the way to, let's just say astronomical.
You could almost think of it like a ladder. The first rung is something more grounded, like an $8 forecast from a big bank. Then you climb up to that $1,000 target from the crypto veterans. Then another step up to the nearly $2,000 secret deal theory. And then you reach the top, that peak number based on the idea that XRP will capture a huge chunk of global finance.
Okay, so let's just step back and take a breath. What are we really looking at here? Well, the source material kind of frames this as a battle, right? A battle between the established facts, what the tech is and what it does today, and this incredibly powerful story about the future that's being built by a super passionate community. And what's really interesting is that for every piece of skepticism you can throw at them, the community has an answer ready to go. You say it's all just speculation, they point to its real-world use in payments. You bring up regulations, they'll show you new licenses. They've built a defense for every doubt, and it's all rooted in their reading of the data.
So when you strip it all away, you're left with this really fascinating tug of war. On one side, you've got the tangible stuff, the actual technology for cross-border payments that exists right now. And on the other side, you have this powerful viral story about what could be, a story fueled by rumors and these absolutely wild price predictions.
And that leaves us with the big, multi-trillion-dollar question, doesn't it? Is the future of XRP going to be defined by what the technology actually does today, or will it be defined by the sheer power of this incredible community and the story they believe in? Honestly, that's what everyone is waiting to find out.